Hello everyone, my name is Joelson, and now I will present the paper Brazilian Electromobility, a brief overview and early outcomes from an R&D project. This paper was written by me and Gabriel, Leonardo, Jordan, Alzenira, and Wilson. We are from Federal University of Santa Maria. The agenda of this presentation is introduction, an historical contextualization, research problems and objectives, general methodology, case study that will be the Mercosur Road, results, key findings from the data analysis, and conclusions and future recommendations. Introduction. A global context, we can say that we have accelerated growth of the electromobility in developed countries like Brazil, India, and others. Uh, we understand that we have the need pay attention in the importance of public policies and implementation of charging infrastructures to develop the EV market. Talking about the Brazilian context, we can say that we have a recent adoption of electric vehicles, and you have some challenges like high costs of these vehicles and limited infrastructure. Also, some objectives of this paper is evaluate the progress of electromobility in the Brazil and taking in the case study a region in Rio Grande do Sul. The analysis of preliminary data and results are from an R&D project. And here in the right side, we can see some barriers you have in Brazil to have a good development of the EV adoption, like issues industrial, logistical, economical, cultural, policy and regulatory, technologies, etc. The historical context and evolution of the Brazil EV market. Here you can talk a little bit about the development of the Brazil EV market. You can say that the EV market is relatively new, with the first vehicles arriving less than 10 years ago. We are in initial models for hybrids like battery plus internal combustion engine. The adoption barriers is about limited electrified roads for intercity travels. We had troubles like COVID that delayed energy projects, investments, and created uncertainties. Uh, the government initiatives, we have some keys like Rota 2030 and an else called 2022. 22. We have the growth in EV fleet, like in 2019 we had a little bit more than 24,000 of electrified vehicles, and now we have more than 300,000 of electrified vehicles. The infrastructure is is being better than was before. We have early fast charging stations originated from energy projects in southern of Brazil that enable longer intercity travels and accelerate the EV adoptions. You can see here in the figure uh, uh, how was the infrastructure in Brazil in 2019 and how you can have it now in 2024. Has a lot of more station, slow and fast charging stations that make the travels more safe and can allow the drivers to feel confident to buy EV vehicles. And in the right side, we have the most common or the most sellers vehicles in the last years. Research problems and objectives. So the general purpose is evaluating the progress in electromobility in Brazil, analyzing the preliminary data from an R&D project, and you believe that this this contribution can be very important to stakeholders in strategic planning. The methodology, so it's a we have the the set of data, and it's collected and filtered, manipulated, and made some selections using Python language programming, and then you can observe some details like uh, a fast charge profile usage, energy demanded, um, the monthly energy consumed, etc. Uh, so the case study is the Mercosur Road. It's composed by 11 fast charging stations along Rio Grande do Sul. It's connected between countries like Brazil, Uruguay, and Argentina. Uh, each station is more or less 100 kilometers from of distance, and the project impact is the infrastructure planning data and analysis of the usage patterns. As a result, we got this histogram as the duration of charging. We can observe that the mostly charging uh, is about the 40 or 40 to 50 minutes of duration. Uh, the energy consumed by charge it's uh, for 20 to 40 kilowatts hour, the most common. The average uses of the EV fast charging stations is in the end of the day, uh, being more intense um, after the 3 p.m. The the usage during the week is uh, don't have much difference from one day for weekdays to weekends. Um, Here we consider the energy consumed by station. We can observe that uh, some stations have consumed bigger than another because they are next to big cities, or these stations were placed in regions that has a high EV, vehicle flow. By this reason, this station have more consumption. Um, these stations probably will have uh, a key formation because uh, a lot of vehicles came here to make recharges. Considering the interval of less than 5 minutes between one charge and another one, since the EV fast charger started working, we have a continuous growing of the usage and consumption. Uh, but in May, uh, because we had a floods in Rio Grande do Sul, it was a problematic situation that reduced the consumption, but now it is growing up again. Um, the key finding from this data analysis is the durations is about 20 to 40 minutes. Current infrastructure matches the demand, but requires expansion because the EV probably will grow. The usage patterns is some peaks during the weekdays, afternoon and early night is aligned with commuting intercity travels. Maybe we will know we understand that we have queue formations. 30% of the charges at Pilates stations started within 5 minutes of the previous charge. The energy consumption trends, steady growth reflects increase of EV adoption and user confidence. Continuous investments in expansion and maintenance is critical. The external impacts, so the severe rainfall disrupted demand growth between April and May 2024. Demand recovery observed starting June. Analysis extended to July 15. Conclusions and recommendations. Progress in electromobility. Gradual growth in EV adoption and public fast charging infrastructure over last 5 years. In 2023, 24 EV we had 24 EVs per public charging point. The market trends, expanded EV portfolios and low prices driving adoptions, influence factors, raising fall costs, and growth of renewable energy can be good to promote more EV adoption. Some insights of RED Merckx Road is highlight the demand and expand infrastructure in high traffic regions. Afternoon to evening peak charging times emphasize the need to robust system. Some strategic recommendations about infrastructure: expand and maintain charging stations to meet growing demands. Data-driven solutions: develop apps for real-time monitoring and data optimization. In policy support, enhance incentives and programs to accelerate the transition. Thank you so much.